Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share and subscribe for more exclusive content. This is part 2 of Aerospace and Defense Investing, Opportunities, Trends and Risks to Watch in 2025. When conflicts arise, defense companies often see a surge in government contracts. During periods of heightened tensions, like the ongoing cybersecurity concerns between global powers or armed conflicts in Europe, nations seek more advanced technology to gain an upper hand. Defense stocks tend to reflect this demand, with share prices often moving upward as nations invest in preparedness. Additionally, shifts in alliances or trade agreements can impact businesses. For instance, partnerships like NATO influence which companies receive contracts for collaborative defense projects. At the same time, sanctions or export restrictions against certain countries can hurt revenue streams for manufacturers who rely on international sales. Even peacekeeping efforts, while reducing immediate conflict, can drive demand for monitoring and surveillance technology. Nations may still prioritize strengthening their defense capabilities, even during less volatile times, as a precaution. Keeping an eye on global headlines and emerging tensions can help investors anticipate changes in the market. Political risks and opportunities often translate directly to financial outcomes, making this a critical factor to track consistently. Investment opportunities in aerospace and defense. The aerospace and defense industry offers a wide range of opportunities for investors, from commercial air travel to advanced military technologies. As global travel rebounds and governments allocate increasing budgets for national security, this sector continues to grow stronger. Space exploration and satellite systems are also gaining traction, with private companies disrupting the market. Let's take a closer look at where you can find potential returns in this exciting field. Commercial aerospace sector opportunities. The commercial aerospace sector is fueled by the constant need for transportation, connectivity, and modernized infrastructure. If you're looking to capitalize on long-term growth, this sector offers opportunities across several key areas. Airlines. Airlines rely heavily on commercial aircraft manufacturers to expand their fleets and replace aging planes. As global air travel recovers from recent downturns, demand for efficient and environmentally friendly planes is on the rise. Companies like Boeing and Airbus are well positioned to benefit from increased orders. Investing in the supply chain, like engine manufacturers or material suppliers, could also be a smart move. Airport infrastructure. Ever notice the boom in airport expansions? The rapid growth of air travel has driven the need for advanced airport infrastructure, including terminals, runways, and tech-driven management systems. Investments in companies developing baggage tracking systems, air traffic control software, and airport security are worth exploring. Aircraft manufacturing. The backbone of the commercial sector lies in designing and producing airplanes. Aircraft manufacturers are adopting new technologies like lightweight materials and alternative fuels to meet evolving regulations and customer demands. These advancements not only reduce costs, but could be a game changer for securing future contracts. Unlike defense, the commercial side of aerospace is tied directly to economic cycles. As tourism and business travel continue to rebound globally, it opens the door to steady growth in this market. Defense contractors and military tech. Investing in the defense sector can provide stability and consistent returns, given its close ties to government budgets. Even during economic downturns, defense spending tends to remain steady or even increase due to security needs. Here are some of the most promising areas. Defense equipment. From fighter jets to naval ships, defense contractors like Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and Northrop Grumman lead the way in producing essential equipment. These companies secure multi-year government contracts, offering stability and predictability for investors. Cybersecurity. Modern warfare isn't just about physical weapons, it's also digital. Governments and corporations are pouring money into protecting critical infrastructure from hackers and cyber threats. Companies specializing in advanced encryption, network defenses, and artificial intelligence-driven security are seeing massive growth. Weapons systems. Whether it's missiles, drones, or next-generation arms, military forces worldwide are upgrading their arsenals. Hypersonic technology, for instance, is being prioritized by superpowers like the US and China, creating lucrative opportunities for companies innovating in this space. The geopolitical environment plays a significant role in this segment. Heightened tensions and emerging threats can quickly translate into increased spending on defense solutions, creating strong demand for reliable contractors. Space exploration and satellite industry. What was once the domain of government agencies has now become a booming industry led by private companies. Space is no longer just for astronauts, it's for investors too. Here's why you should keep an eye on it. Private space ventures. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Rocket Lab are pioneering the new era of space exploration. From reusable rockets to moon landings, private firms are driving innovation and slashing costs. This sector could provide long-term opportunities, especially as the demand for space tourism and off-planet resource extraction grows. Satellite technology. Satellites are essential for everything from GPS navigation to internet connectivity. The push for global broadband access has led to the rise of mega constellations, with companies like OneWeb and Starlink launching thousands of satellites. Investing in satellite manufacturers, launch technologies, or even the infrastructure supporting them could yield strong returns. Space infrastructure. Think of space as the next frontier for building highways, cities, and factories. Only these won't be on Earth. As plans for permanent lunar bases and Mars missions advance, companies specializing in robotics, 3D printing, and sustainable energy solutions are finding their place in this growing sector. The space industry is still in its infancy, but the upside potential is enormous. With lower barriers to entry, thanks to technological advancements, space is becoming an increasingly accessible investment avenue. By diversifying across these segments, investors can position themselves to benefit from the aerospace and defense industry's steady growth and constant innovation. Risks of investing in aerospace and defense. Investing in the aerospace and defense sector can be promising, but it's not without challenges. While this industry offers substantial growth potential, it comes with unique risks that could affect your returns. Let's break down some of these risks so you're better prepared to navigate this volatile landscape. Regulatory risks. The aerospace and defense sector operates under a web of strict regulations and government oversight. These rules can have a significant impact on a company's profitability and operations. Defense contracts. A large part of revenue in this industry comes from government contracts. These agreements are often multi-year, providing stability, but they also come with risks. If a company fails to meet performance expectations or deadlines, it could face penalties or have the contract revoked entirely. In some cases, political changes or shifts in policies can lead to contract cancellations, leaving companies and their investors scrambling to recover. Export controls. Selling military technology or equipment to other countries isn't as simple as shipping a product overseas. Stringent export controls are in place to ensure sensitive technologies don't end up in the wrong hands. Companies must comply with complex laws, such as the International Traffic in Arms Regulations, ITAR, which limit who can buy certain products. Violations can result in hefty fines, legal trouble, and reputational damage. Changing regulations. Governments regularly update laws and regulations in response to technological advancements and geopolitical shifts. For instance, new rules around cybersecurity or drone technology can force companies to adapt, potentially at a high cost. Additionally, environmental laws are pushing the aerospace sector toward more sustainable practices, which could require expensive upgrades to existing models and processes. Regulatory compliance isn't optional in this sector, it's foundational. Understanding how a company manages these requirements is key to assessing its investment potential. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.